This presentation demonstrates a fundamental logical contradiction in the Quran's moral claims. The evidence is clear and the conclusion is unavoidable. Islamic tradition claims the Quran is the literal word of Allah. This claim of divine authorship makes the text's moral contradictions even more significant. If this is truly divine revelation, it should be logically consistent. The Quran explicitly ranks religious groups in a moral hierarchy. Muslims are superior, people of the book are inferior, and polytheists and disbelievers are at the bottom and are the absolute worst of creatures. This is not interpretation, it's stated directly in the text, hence Allah is a bigot. When any text judges people's moral worth based solely on their religious identity, that's categorical discrimination. The Quran does exactly this. No amount of interpretation can change what the text plainly states. The Quran makes categorical moral judgments based purely on religious identity. This directly contradicts any claim to divine justice. A truly just God would judge individuals by their actions, not their beliefs. The Quran claims to uphold universal justice, equal human dignity, and individual accountability. Yet it simultaneously makes blanket judgments about entire religious groups. These positions are mutually exclusive. Both cannot be true. The contradiction is stark. A perfect justice requires individual judgment. Equal dignity prohibits group-based hierarchies. Individual accountability excludes categorical condemnation. The Quran violates all three principles. A perfectly just God cannot make categorical judgments based on religious affiliation. Equal human dignity cannot coexist with religious hierarchies. Individual accountability is impossible with predetermined group status. The Quran fails on all counts. The conclusion is inescapable. Either the Quran's universal moral claims are false, or its categorical religious judgments are false. Both cannot be true. This is not interpretation, it's basic logic. This is a logical evaluation of a text claiming divine origin. The same standards apply to any text making such claims. The Quran is not exempt from rational scrutiny simply because people consider it sacred. We're holding the Quran to its own standards. It claims divine perfection. It asserts universal moral principles. It makes categorical religious judgments. These are its own claims, and they contradict each other. The logic is simple. The Quran makes universal moral claims. It makes categorical religious judgments. These are incompatible. Therefore, the text is internally contradictory. No additional assumptions needed. If a text claiming divine origin contains moral contradictions, it cannot be from a morally perfect source. The logic is clear. The Quran contradicts itself, therefore it is not divinely authored. The verdict is final. The Quran's claim to divine origin is inconsistent with its moral content. Its universal and categorical claims are irreconcilably contradictory. The text fails its own test of divine perfection. This proves the Quran cannot be of divine origin.